Okay, we're back. This is part 2 of Tuesday's lesson. And now I would like you to go ahead and go back to your online textbook. It is on, go ahead and open one of your browsers, and you're going to go to my.hrw.com. Okay, which I already have open. Remember, it's just your regular username, and then the password is capital A, capital B, capital C, 1, 2, 3. And I put it on the screen too, so you can rewind the video and look at that if you need to. All right, so you've read the Ravine. You have done the close reading and kind of using that strategy of again and again and tough questions. Now you'll see another assignment that you've got that's called the Ravine Vocab and Language Conventions. And I think again that you can just click right on there, but I also believe you can get there. I'll show you another way to get there in case it's easier. You'll open your book. And a lot of times it takes you right to where you finished off. So you can use your table of contents, and notice we're under the Ravine. I don't want to read the text, I already did that, so I'm going to click after reading, and it's going to take me to where I need to be. Okay, so I've got describe the stories, but if you read the directions, I actually want you to be on page 15 and 16. Okay, we're going to talk about the critical vocabulary. Oh, mine's reloading. Lovely. I'm going to go back. I don't know why I did that. Come on. The Ravine, after reading. I'm going to try again to go to the critical vocabulary. Okay, so here's the deal. On the end of selection tests, there are typically there's one question per vocabulary word on the test, and then there are some comprehension questions and some short answer questions. So the test is coming up. It'll either be tomorrow or Thursday. I'm kind of thinking Thursday is when it's going to be. But what I'd like you to do is really know this critical vocabulary. So this little cue right here, what I can do is click on it, and it brings up each of my questions. So which vocabulary word goes with twisted and why? So I've got gnarly, rivulet, cascade, and precipice. Okay, so I would pick the one I thought, and I would click in here and I would type it, right? But here's the important part. We need to, oh, they've changed it. Do I have to, do I need to, there's question 2, question 3, question 4. Okay. And write a sentence for each vocabulary. So there's the 5th one. I wonder what this button does. They've changed the, the website. I think this button here means to save your work, so make sure you click on that. All right, this will help you get ready, but let me show you a little something in your book. Okay, I am gonna go and find one of those words in the text, because you can use your textbook during the test, because I want you to look back. That's what good readers do. It's what good test takers do. There's one of our vocabulary words, precipice. Notice it's blue. I'm going to push on it. Oh my goodness. I can listen to it. It will tell me how to say it. It gives it to me in Spanish, but it also tells me what the definition is. A precipice is an overhanging or extremely steep area of rock. How nice of them to define it for us. Please remember that you have this tool at your disposal when you are taking your test, so that you can go back and look if you can't remember. All right, and it'll also help you when you're trying to do the work on page 15. Okay, so I want you to do the critical vocabulary and using context clues, and this is kind of nice. You can read. This is teaching you. Okay, since I can't do it, I want you to read. It's a good skill to learn how to learn from a book. And then you'll click here and it'll open and you can type. At least you should be able to. Oh, open in probably just pick. Boy, I got all kinds of choices. Maybe I can copy to OneNote. Lab book. How about notes? Do it as a printout. Looky there. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. How amazing is that, friends? And then I can just triple tap in there and work my way through it, right? Okay. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Okay, learn something new every day, guys. All right, so then I want you to do page 15 and page 16, language conventions, recognize variations for standard English. Again, read to learn. Read this because it's teaching you. Since I can't be standing in front of you today because I'm working with the map stuff, I want you to read this. It's a great skill to have, okay? And then they want you to practice and apply it. So again, I click here, I do what it says, I scroll through my different questions, and then I'll click this little down arrow to save it to my notebook, okay? These questions, this type of question about dialect and dialogue over this page will also be on your test. So it'll be good for you to think, okay, do I understand this? And if I don't, I need to ask for help. And that can happen during CAT or before or after school since I can't be helping you right now. Okay, so that's it. Go ahead and get started on your work. And again, if you get stuck and the technology isn't working, there's books on the counter. Use one and just use a sheet of paper. That's fine too. All right, we'll talk to you soon.